crowds of people, open doors, arrivals, departures, bags and parcels. The same things that make America's hotels and motels inviting for guests make them attractive targets for terrorists and criminals. As someone who works or stays in hotels or motels, large or small, center city or roadside, full service or family style, you can help keep them safe. If you see something, say something. Terrorists and criminals the world over have targeted places of lodging. Easy access and crowds of people in public spaces are attractive to those wishing to inflict mass casualties and make headline news.
Welcome to the hotel, sir.
What can you do to make the place you work or stay more secure? You can simply look around you, stay alert, and be ready and willing to report things that are suspicious.
How are you doing today?
Don't be fooled into thinking you can spot suspicious people. Terrorists and criminals work to blend in and may look no different than the guests and visitors that come through your hotel every day.
The silver Range Rover?
That's the one.
Right on it, right on it.
But you can spot suspicious behavior. You know what is normal and customary and what's unusual and out of place.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Did you tell him he could leave his car back here? Sir! Sir! You can't leave your car here, sir!
Guests often leave vehicles at hotel and motel entrances while they check in or load bags. In and of itself, this may not be suspicious activity. But the abandonment of vehicles, particularly trucks, vans, or cars missing identification such as company logos or license plates, near entrances and loading docks is suspicious behavior.
Actually, you have a credit card.
Here's your key and the elevator is right behind you.
Here's what a credit card will do.
No credit card.
Terrorists and criminals do their best to cover their tracks.
All right. Oh, sir, if you will just give me one moment.
This may include paying in cash or using false identification.
Hang on a second. Let me call you back.
I'm sorry
What's
to
up,
bother you.
Suzanne?
I have this guest who wants to stay for a few weeks and wants to pay in advance in cash.
Well, cash is money last time I checked. What's the problem? Did you ask him for a credit card?
Yeah, I did. He said he doesn't have one. He doesn't use them.
No credit cards? How about an ID?
He gave me one. It just doesn't feel right.
Well, everyone's normal until they check into a hotel.
I know, but
Problem?
I guess it's not a problem. It's just weird. Okay, we have everything checked out then. That's for you. And I'll...
If your interaction with a patron feels odd, if that person appears nervous or anxious, refuses to show ID, if the ID seems to be altered, or if the guest insists on paying with cash for sums that are customarily charged and refuses to show a credit card, alert your manager or security personnel. This is suspicious behavior.
When I heard she was going to be on the show this season, I was completely floored. Who knew she could dance?
And she's wonderful.
She is. And that partner of hers, what's his name?
Rudolfo.
He is an artist. Anyway.
In a lodging environment, it's not unusual for bags to stand unattended for short periods of time.
Grace, did you see that?
What?
A woman. She left that bag at the table.
No, but people leave things there all the time.
I know, but it looked like she did it on purpose. And she was acting a little strange, and it doesn't look like she's coming back for it.
Oh, she will. She's probably just getting a coffee. You'll be fine.
Suitcases, backpacks, and boxes may contain explosives or other harmful substances. Pay attention to your instincts. Leaving bags or boxes unattended in a deliberate or calculated manner, or for long periods of time, is suspicious behavior.
Hey, Hey, Arturo, I need those specials. Table 3's getting cranky. Hey, Dimitri.
Hey, how you doing?
Same old. How's Cassie today?
Got me working hard. You working banquet tonight?
Always.
Terrorists and criminals may try to access secure or employee-only areas, or steal uniforms or staff IDs as they plan or carry out attacks.
Hey, you know who that guy is?
No, is he new?
Hey, buddy, did you punch in yet?
Some people.
Really? He's not gonna make any friends around here, huh?
Definitely not. All right, I'll see you later.
All right, see you later.
Be aware of people who attempt to gain access to restricted areas, take pictures or video of, or ask unusual questions about security, shifts, or things a guest wouldn't need to know. This is suspicious behavior.
Housekeeping!
Attacks carried out in places of lodging around the world have wounded and killed thousands. They've damaged and destroyed places of work. They've frightened away patrons and travelers, leading to economic hardship and job losses. If it looks suspicious, it is suspicious.
Terror attacks, why hotels overseas are the new targets, and who's behind the latest attack.
Chaos moments after the blasts, 2 explosions minutes apart. At least 8 people died. Several Americans were among the injured. Police said the blasts were inside the hotel's coffee shops during breakfast. This surveillance camera video shows the lobby just as the bomb exploded from the cafe. 2 suicide bombers had breached tight security by checking in as guests. Police say they based themselves in a room on the 18th floor of where the bombs were assembled and where one...
The threat is real. But many more attacks have been stopped, often because people like you noticed something unusual and took action. No security plans and procedures. If you witness suspicious behavior, listen to your instincts. Notify your manager, hotel security personnel, or the police.
A woman left a bag just outside the door, and it doesn't look like she's going to come back for it.
Hey, boss, it's Dimitri. Yeah, listen, some shady guy just came into the back entrance.
We need to bring him somebody quickly. The room has all kind of stuff. It's very scary.
Hey, I've got an unattended vehicle out here. Yeah, the driver just walked off, and I don't think this guy's coming back. Can we get somebody out here to look at this?
You know what? You're right. Let's call this thing in.
You shouldn't investigate. You shouldn't intervene. But you can make a difference in keeping our hotels safe by reporting suspicious behavior. In big hotels and small, roadside motels and B&Bs, we gather to stay, shop, dine, work, and play. By staying aware and being willing to act, you can help protect your hotel, guests, staff, employees, and the American way of life. Have no reservations. If you see something, say something.
So we're going to do a little refresher of your CPR and AED training that you had recently. So this is our man down. Remember, the very first thing you should have learned was to assess your scene for its safety. So remember, you want to see, is it safe for me to enter? There's no fire in that room. There's no traffic that might hit me. Anything that might be dangerous to you. If there's danger, don't go in. Okay, no matter what's going on with this person, if it's not safe for you, we're not going to risk ourselves because we're no good to him if we're in danger ourselves. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is tap and shout. So, hey, are you okay? Are you okay? When you tap and shout, make sure you do it loud enough and you do it vigorously enough that you actually are sure that this person needs help. Again, I don't want to go pounding on this poor guy's chest if he doesn't really need it. I only want to do that if he's really in danger. So, I've tapped and shout, hey, are you okay? He doesn't respond to me, meaning he doesn't talk to me. He's not moving. I don't see any breathing, any signs of life. Okay, at that point, if I'm by myself, I'm going to yell for help. Help! If someone comes, great. I tell them to go call 911 and get me an AED. If no one comes, then I'm going to go leave to call 911 and get an AED. If no one comes and I saw him fall, so he clutched his chest and fell on the ground, then I'm going to go call right away. If I didn't see him fall, meaning I walked up into the room and I found him down after I did the hey, are you okay? I'm going to stay and I'm going to do CPR for 2 minutes before I leave. Okay, so you saw him clutch his chest and fall, you leave first. If you didn't see him clutch his chest and fall, meaning you found him lying on the ground, stay and do 2 minutes of CPR first, then call. That's only if you're by yourself. Best case scenario, you yell help or there's other people around, you're going to send one of them to go call 911 and get the AED. Okay, so we've established that. I've sent someone to go call 911, get me an AED. I'm going to check, make sure he's not breathing. He doesn't appear to be breathing. I'm looking for chest rise and fall to see if he's breathing. I don't see any chest rise and fall in this mannequin here. I'm going to say he's not breathing. From there, I'm going to start with my compressions. I'm going to put the heel of my palm on the lower half of his breastbone, so that big bone right in the middle of their chest. Lower half of it, okay? Interlocking my fingers, I'm going to press down. Do 30 compressions, press at least 2 inches in an adult. So if this guy weighs 400 pounds, it might be 4 inches. If they weigh only 120, about 2 inches, okay? You're going to do it at a rate of at least 100 beats per minute. That's pretty fast, 100 beats per minute. So if you know the song Staying Alive, you can do it to that. If not, you do about 30 compressions in 18 seconds. That would be your rate, okay? And you always have to allow for proper recoil, meaning the chest has to come back all the way to its natural position to let the heart refill with blood. So, my 30 compressions are going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Then I need to give them 2 breaths. Get your pocket mask. Remember, it has a teardrop shape. Sometimes they'll be so nice and they'll even say nose at the top. That goes over the nose, around the mouth. Make some gentle downward pressure. You don't want to squeeze, you don't want to mash, just gentle downward pressure. And then you need to tilt to open the airway and deliver 2 breaths. I just need to see chest rise and fall. You don't need to blow them up too much. If you blow them up too much, it causes air to go to their stomach and then that person is going to vomit. We don't want that. That would be not so good for him or you. So 2 breaths. There's 1 breath. Notice you see chest rise and fall. We're looking to see the chest rise. And then fall. Then I'm going to go directly back into doing 30 more compressions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 29, 30. Go right back into giving 2 breaths. And you're going to continue that cycle of 30 to 2, 30 to 2. You can do 5 cycles in 2 minutes, okay? But you're going to continue to do that until someone returns with the AED. Okay, so it might be 2 minutes, it might be 5 minutes, it might be 3. But the important part is to continue doing that 30 to 2 cycles until the AED arrives. When the AED arrives, it is best to have someone continue doing the compressions while someone else operates the AED. Now, obviously, if you're by yourself, you're going to have to operate the AED, and no one's going to be able to continue with the compressions. But if you can, the best thing would be to continue compressions while someone else operates the AED. For this particular type of AED, the way we turn it on is open the lid. You're going to take out this package. You're going to tear it open.
Tear open package and remove pads. Tear open package and remove pads. Tear open package and remove pads. Peel 1 pad from plastic liner.
Peel 1 pad
from plastic liner.
Place in the upper right.
Peel 1 pad from plastic liner. Place 1 pad on bare upper chest. Place 1 pad on bare upper chest.
I'm going to peel the second pad.
Place 1 pad on bare upper chest. Peel 2nd pad and place on bare lower chest as shown.
Bare lower chest, just like it said.
Peel 2nd pad and place on bare lower chest as shown. Do not touch patient. Analyzing
Okay,
rhythm.
so I'm going to clear the patient. No one touch the patient.
Do not touch patient. Analyzing rhythm. Shock advised.
Notice right
Charging.
now, it's charging.
Stand clear. Push flashing button to deliver shock.
I'm going to say, everyone
Stand
clear.
Push flashing button to deliver shock. Shock delivered. It is now safe to touch the patient. Give 30 compressions. Then give 2 breaths.
So then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start again with my compressions. I'm going to do 30 and 2. Now I close the lid, that turns this off. In real life, you would leave this keep going. Every 2 minutes, it's going to reanalyze. The only reason I turn it off is that it's a little hard to hear me over the machine. But you would leave that on. It might tell you to shock again in 2 minutes. It might not tell you to shock in 2 minutes. Whatever it says to do, you're going to follow the directions. In between this analyzing and telling you if you're shocking or not, you should be doing compressions. Remember, the only reasons you stop are this person wakes up, so they start looking like they're breathing on their own, they're moving, they're talking, okay? Or someone with medical training comes, so an EMT, a paramedic, a firefighter, maybe even a policeman. Or, last thing, you're physically just too tired and you can't go on anymore. And if that happens, it's okay to stop.
After years of virtual eradication, the bed bug is back and showing up in the most exclusive hotels and resorts, theaters, restaurants, and more. These small, nocturnal, blood-feeding insects can seriously harm your business by upsetting guests and residents, generating bad publicity and client complaints, or worse, financial losses. Because bedbugs and their eggs are known as hitchhikers and transfer via infested personal belongings and luggage, it is impossible to prevent their entry into facilities. That's why more and more hotels are becoming as proactive as possible when it comes to identifying bedbug infestations and ensuring they are dealt with quickly and efficiently. Bedbugs are light tan in color, but can turn dark reddish brown once they have fed on blood. They are 5 to 7 millimeters long and can be easily seen with the naked eye, but typically stay hidden in the day. They come out to feed at night when it is still and quiet, usually biting people in their sleep. But even if you can't spot the bedbugs themselves, you can still find evidence if they are present. They can be found in hotel rooms any time of the year and often go unnoticed until the population is large. Bedbugs have not been shown to transmit disease, but their bites can cause irritating, itchy bumps, similar to mosquito bites. Bedbugs can survive 6 to 12 months without feeding, and the offspring of just one female bedbug can quickly infest not only the initial room, but also nearby rooms. Bedbugs are making headlines in the news and on social media sites, causing immediate damage to brand reputation. As a leader in pest elimination, Ecolab partners with you to help protect your business from these unwelcomed guests. Together, we can prevent bedbugs from becoming a serious issue. The housekeeping staff plays a crucial role as the first line of defense to stop bedbugs from spreading. That is why it is so important for everyone on the team to recognize the signs of bedbug activity and know what to do if an issue arises. Since anyone can bring in bedbugs, it is important to proactively check for signs of these pests during regular routine cleaning. Reduce the risk of bedbugs by following 3 simple procedures. 1. Daily inspection. 2. Detection. And 3. Elimination. Remember to inspect each room for bedbugs and bedbug activity during your normal cleaning duties. Inspect hard and soft furnishings and linens for live insects, small blood spots or smears, and fecal marks or dark spots. Be sure to check around the headboard and the folds and seams of the mattress and box spring. Also, check around any loose wallpaper and wall hangings. If bedbug activity is discovered or suspected, immediately notify the on-duty supervisor. Do not remove anything from the room. Keep the room closed and do not allow occupancy. Call Ecolab Pest Elimination. Once notified that bedbugs are suspected, your Ecolab service specialist will perform a thorough inspection and will treat infested rooms appropriately. They will advise when the room is suitable again for occupancy. Thorough training is the most proactive thing you can do to detect and contain bedbugs early before it grows into an infestation and becomes a major issue. The serious nature of bedbug infestations and the financial consequences of bedbugs mandate a thorough approach. Getting rid of bedbugs is a challenge, but Ecolab can help. Partner with Ecolab Pest Elimination to help protect your brand, guests, and bottom line.